Okay, welcome to today's recording. So we're doing the 5 minutes of fire. We're going through the entirety of the promotion playbook in 5 minutes or less. We're breaking it down into small, concise 5 minute intervals. There is season one did go more in depth on this. And then also, if you go to the promotion playbook, if you want to go more in depth, there are more resources available. For now, we're covering the speaking skills, and specifically, we are covering the unspoken art of the oral board scorecard. Before this, we talked about the oral board prep sheets. The oral board prep sheets prepare you to speak to yourself, speak to the position, speak to the department. And if you can speak to all these, the chances of you doing well with your test is much more likely. You could have all the best facts, have the best stories, and have everything to be to give the best answers and to test the highest. But if you fail to present that with poor nonverbal communication, it's not going to score well. So that you have to have the body language to score the best. You could take an oral board that has the most experience, the best content, but it's presented in poor physiology. And then you could take someone who doesn't have the best, but they can do it in a way that the nonverbal communication is on point. And the person that can get the nonverbal communication is going to score higher. It's not so much what you say, it's how you say it. So these are the elements. So this comes from a UCLA professor, and this is referenced in the credit for this thought is given to him. And then with the promotion playbook is where I kind of morphed it into a simple scorecard you could follow. So how the scorecard is used is record yourself doing an oral board answer, and then watch that and measure your physiology and how that works. So only 7% of words is spoken. So, 7% of the communication is the spoken words. It's important what you say, but again, it's more important how you say it. So your voice, the other 38% is your voice and tone, and then 55% is body language. So this is what the scorecard looks like here. Is we have the first impression. So once you walk in that room, how do you look? Do you look professional? Are you ready for the job? Do you come walking in confident, or are you tripping over your shoelaces and you come in with a dirty uniform that hasn't been ironed? So what's the first impression? What is the facial expression? Are you like nervous and uptight like this? Or do you have a smile with the areas of that is your forehead, your eyes, and your mouth? Do you have good eye contact? Do you have a good smile? Not giving the best example of it, but do you have a good smile? And then your forehead, because you don't want to go through an interview with a forehead like this. Ideally, you can have your eyebrows and your forehead working to your advantage. The other piece is the voice. So you don't want to be monotone and quiet. You want to be able to project your voice and also have the variety and the speed so that it resonates. It's more, if you look at the best singers in the world or the best speakers in the world, they speak in a way that is almost as if they're singing their message. If you look at the I Have a Dream speech by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the way that he speaks is amazing. And it's more as if he's actually singing that speech than only speaking it. So that's a good example for voice. I Have a Dream speech. You can YouTube it and take a look at it. Use of space. So the use of space matters. If you're watching it on a computer screen, you have a box, and how do you fill that box in terms of your presentation with it? And you want to be alive. You don't want to just be sitting there small in your chair. And then finally, the words. So words do matter. Words are a big part of it, even though according to this, they're only 7%. It's still important to get the facts, to get the words, and to get it right. Ideally, you have all the best words to say, and you can say it so that this score is the best. So as you're evaluating your answers, you do a recording for 2 minutes and then watch this and evaluate it. And it's really going to help you to develop and expand your communication skills. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. That is the end of speaking skills, and we'll move on to writing skills next.